Let me tell you what the Rentech mission is all about. So here at Rentech, we're the defenders of the three basic human rights of food, water, and shelter. And so all three of those are represented in our specific verticals or our product lines. Hi, my name is Dr. Mark Shankman, CEO and founder of Rentech Global Solution. I'm here to actually talk to you about why I created the company, why I created Rentech. So I saw a lot of problems in the world and wanted to do something about it, and decided to take on some of the greatest challenges the world has ever seen, such as climate change, the water crisis, the affordable housing crisis, and starvation. And so we're going to dive into all four of those things. I can count. So first, clean energy. We all know that climate change is the real deal and is getting worse and worse, and it's definitely time, really beyond time, but definitely time to do something about it. And at Rentech, we're trying to accomplish those missions. We're getting involved in all areas of renewable and clean energy, self-sustainable energy. So we deal in, power storage through Blue Eddy. We have hydrogen generators by PowerUp. We get involved in wind and portable solar panels. So lots of different clean energy options available at the Rentech website. So besides climate change and clean energy, we also deal in the water crisis. And globally, there are 2.2 billion people that don't have access to clean water. And that is getting worse and worse with the worsening of the climate change. So we absolutely can do something about that. So we have several different options when it comes to water. First, we have water generation. So we can actually take atmospheric water generators and pull the humidity out of the air, allowing us to get clean water straight from the air. It's pretty remarkable. That will allow us to replenish the aquifers, which is the Earth's sort of savings account for water. It's not something that we should be tapping into. It's something that we should be using as an emergency basis. But in the atmosphere, there are trillions and trillions and trillions of gallons of clean water that we can tap into and access. So besides generation, we actually deal in water treatment and water recycling as well. We have something called AC water recycling, which allows you to convert your AC unit, which already is really, if you think about it, an atmospheric water generation or atmospheric water generator, because it actually takes the cold air, condenses the water in the air, and in the AC unit, unfortunately, that's just disposed of as wastewater. But in residential uses, that's 20 to 25 gallons per day. In commercial AC units, you're talking about 45, 50, 55 gallons a day. I mean, not a small amount, something that definitely should be tapped into and should be utilized. Along with AC water, we also can recycle rainwater and groundwater supply. So we have Atlantis flow cells and flow channels and flow tanks and unbelievable permutations of this one unit, sort of 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot cube that will actually clean the water the way the Earth does. So the water filters through this device, and it pulls the impurities out, creating clean water that would either A, go back into ground supply, B, can be harvested and reused and recycled, or can be to replace retention ponds and overflow water. So keep the groundwater supply clean, prevent all these toxins and fertilizers and all these chemicals from going into our stormwater, our overflow, and back into the ground supply. As far as affordable housing goes, we have many options available there. We have tiny homes, getting involved in modular homes. Eventually, I plan on having 3D printed homes. But these homes are not only affordable, but will also allow people to get back on their feet, will be the cure for homelessness. And you can live completely off-grid with any of our curated packages that are a system that has a home, water supply, clean energy, and food growth all included in it. And then finally, I touched on this to cure starvation. We've got amazing solutions as far as hydroponic, aeroponic gardens. So tower gardens, other vertical gardens, vertical farms, and the Akvo hydroponic farm that's created from a shipping container that has everything you need to grow your own food inside of it. So at Rentech, we're not just talking the talk, we're walking the walk. And what I mean by that is 10% of all company profits is going to go toward putting homeless vets into homes. Now, I want to say, as a former veteran, I did 4 years in the United States Air Force, and as a former veteran, I feel like it's absolutely criminal. It's unjustifiable that we have people who put their lives on the line for this country or for whatever country that you're watching this from, and those people come back home damaged, traumatized, and forced to live on the streets. That should never happen. Should absolutely never happen, and it's criminal. So at Rentech, we're going to do something about that. 10% of all company profits going to put homeless vets into homes. And then from there, we're going to have other charitable contributions, providing clean water, providing food, curing starvation. All of these things are going to be available down the line with Rentech. So at Rentech, we believe in solving problems and providing solutions. So if you're very frustrated by the way the world is working, the attempts to cure climate change or the lack thereof, the fact that the water crisis continues to get worse and worse, and that wars eventually are going to be fought over water supply. If all of these things upset you, then you're in the right place. Definitely stay tuned to our content. We can provide solutions, and I wanted you to have a sense of what Rentech was all about. So we are the defenders of the 3 basic human rights of food, water, and shelter. Stay tuned for more content. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that follow button, and I will see you on the other side.